Welcome back to Hoochos. Today on Hoochos, I'm going to build this. This is a nutrient film technique hydroponic system, or NFT for short. Now, a lot of my viewers will be very familiar with this system, and if you're not, I hope you like the video. Give us a thumbs up and a subscribe if you do. Basically, I'm going to run you through how to build this with the specifications needed to run a system like my puck system. Now, if you haven't seen this video, take a look. It just runs you through how to move from seed to system, eliminating the costs of net cups and rock wool, and it's a really enjoyable system to use. Let's get started. So a few of the tools you need today: a drill with a hole saw, a level, a measuring tape, and the things we'll be putting together are an Aquaflow water feature pump that has a rise of 120 centimeters, some 13mm irrigation tubing, some 4mm flexible irrigation tubing, a barbed T piece for the 13mm tubing, a 10 pack of 13mm barbed elbow pieces because I'll probably need more in the future, some 4mm barbed off takes for converting the 13mm down to the 4mm. We'll need some end caps, some corner pieces for the piping, and a T piece for the 90mm piping. Some of the larger stuff we'll be using today are these 6-meter 90mm PVC pipes. I've got 6 240 centimeter 2400mm steel pickets. I've got 3 pieces of recycled timber, so I'm not sure of the actual sizes, and I can't be bothered measuring them. If you don't have a 90mm hole saw at home, a V in the wood would do just as well. I just like the idea of a perfect semicircle. Once you've got the channels cut in the cross braces, we're going to lay it out so that we can get the spacing for the star pickets, and then you can start driving them in. When you're driving the pickets in, you want to make sure that the parts you're going to attach the post to are flush with the cross support. Now, when you're setting the height of your supports, you really need to take into account the height of your reservoir, so that the gravity feeds back from this end where the pump will be pumping water into the pipes. Now, some more things I didn't add to the list of things you'll probably need: an impact driver and some batten screws. And drill bit. Now, if it's not perfectly even, don't worry. I've left enough room at the top to be able to knock the post in a little bit more, to give it the right level. If in the future you have a insect or a pest problem, you can use this as the support for netting. So just a little bit of future proofing just in case. So once your pipes are in place, it's time to drill the holes. So I'm going to drill a hole 150mm in from the end, and then 300mm, so on and so forth, down the pipe until the end of the run. So now I'm just going to go along and clean up the holes just with the back of some scissors to make them nice and clean. Now I'm going to run the plumbing from the pump, which will be at the bottom, along the tubing to the top, where I'll have the feeder hoses running into the top of the grow pipes. I've run the irrigation hosing up to here, and I've run it in a loop, so as the water comes in, it's evenly distributed around rather than compressed against end caps. And I'm going to do 2 feeder lines per row, just in case one gets clogged. Now we just poke holes where the feeder line's coming out, put in our barb on our feeder line, cut the end so that if it's flush against the pipe, it won't stop the flow. And that's it. It's all tubed up and ready for the pump. So I've hooked up the pump and I've got it running with some water, and it's running at pretty much the perfect rate when I turned it on. So that's really good. I'll take you for a look up the other end. So up the other end we have the feeder hoses. They're both running at about that rate for each row, and there's 2 of them. And as you can see in this one here, it's just literally a film of water running underneath where the plants would go. So that's the NFT system complete, and I'll give you some updates on how this system goes with plants in it. And this is the result. I've grown a ton of vegetables and fruits in this system, and it's been really good to me. It's exceeded all my expectations, and I'm ecstatic with how it turned out. I've got a heap of videos on my channel detailing the problems I've had in the system, the solutions I've come up with for those problems, and a heap of mistakes that I've made so that you don't need to. So if you're thinking of building one of these systems and planting whatever you desire in it, have a look through my videos and you might not need to make a mistake that I've already made. Alrighty, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. If you haven't already, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time on Hoochos.